What's up, YouTube? We are out here in Linden, Michigan today at Clover Beach, and this is a pretty upscale beach area. So I have the metal detector out and my knee-high boots, and we're gonna get into the water and see if we can find anything good today. I am right at the water's edge, and I just got my first signal worth digging. It's coming in the upper 70s, but 76, 77. So let's dig it up and see what we have. Okay, we should have it in the scoop here. And there we have it, our first penny of the day. I just had a really scratchy signal about maybe 8-10 inches into the water's edge, and didn't even think I was going to need to film it, but I might have a ring here. Let me get this out. Yep, that sure is. That is a ring. Looks like it might have been plated at one point. I don't see any stamps on it, but first ring of the year. That's cool. Had another really patchy signal. Couldn't even really attach a number to it, it was so patchy, but looks to be a pretty good shape lead fishing weight. So, good find. We're over at the far end of the beach here, and I'm getting a really consistent 50-51 signal, not too far below the surface. So let's see what we have. Kicked aside some of the sand, and I see some fishing line here. So let's just pull on that and see if it has something attached to it. Might have a sinker, and that might be what's causing our oh wow, went for quite a ways. All right, maybe that's not what we're looking for. It doesn't have a hook or a sinker on it. Okay, getting the pinpointer out, I think I see what we have here. I think it was related to that fishing line. Looks like a piece of split shot sinker. Cool. Another kind of choppy signal here near the water's edge. That was surprisingly difficult to locate in the scoop, but we have a little I don't even know what you want to call that, a little plate with some letters and numbers on it. Let's look that up and see what it goes to. This is a really nice long beach here. It's going to take me quite a while to hunt this, and it's been pretty clean so far. I haven't really turned up too many finds, but yeah, that ring, I don't think it's anything precious metal, maybe silver plated, but I think it's a good indication. Hopefully we run into some more good finds. We're a little deeper in the water now, and I'm getting some type of jumpy mid-tone signal here. Okay, whatever it is, it should be in this scoop. Let's see what we have here. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Here, let me get that out real quick. Looks like an aluminum roughing nail. I was hoping that was going to be something a little bit better, but it's good to get that out of the water at least. Check the scoop and make sure there's nothing else in there. I don't see anything. All right, aluminum roughing nail. We have a really consistent 52-53 signal here, about 2 to 4 inches in depth. Okay, we have it scooped out, so let's get this pinpointer on and see where this is at. It should be in this section of it. Oh, here we go. I think I see it. There we go. It's a nickel. First and only nickel so far today. Looks like a somewhat modern one. Still, nickel's nickel. Good find. Mid-70s signal here. Hoping for a piece of silver jewelry, but might end up with a penny. Okay, we'll do this one live. hard to do without having the camera mounted on me. There we go. I actually see it right there. There's what we're looking for. A shield penny. Okay, we hit a real patchy signal. Dug it up, and looks like we have one of these swivel snaps for fishing. So clean that up and might find some use for that myself. Okay, right next to that swivel snap I had a signal that was going off, and it was just as scratchy as that swivel snap was. And I've been getting so many scratchy signals that I didn't want to turn the camera on, waste battery to dig something that I figured would be trivial. But when I started digging into this, I turned the camera on because I noticed I think I have a piece of jewelry here. It actually, oh yeah, cool. I got the other side of it flipped around. So it's a religious pendant. On this side there is a cross, and then on the other side is a is one of the Sacred Heart pictures of Jesus. It looks like, oh nope, my bad, that's actually not. I cleaned it up a little bit. It looks like that's Mary with the Sacred Heart, I believe. Anyhow, I'll get that cleaned up, but yeah, kind of cool. I didn't get totally skunked on jewelry today. I got a pendant and a ring so far, and it's not over yet. Pretty consistent mid-tone, 53, 54. Pretty close to the surface here. So let's see if I can just... There we go. Pull tab. Finally found a quarter. First quarter of the day. Looks like Connecticut. This is a pretty nice beach. I may come back here at some point after some summer traffic hits it. But for now, I think what I'm gonna do, I got the beach scoop put away, and I've been using just my T-handled shovel, and I found just a couple odds and ends coins. Haven't even bothered to fire the camera up, but I'm probably gonna get heading out. What I'm gonna do is just detect my way basically back up to the truck, and then I'm going to do the wrap up at home. I'm thinking the more I look at that ring, there is a possibility that it might just be straight up silver. What I thought was maybe plating, I think was just some tarnish on there, and the more it's kind of like cleaned up, I'm gonna test it. It's not stamped, but if it's really old, it could be silver and just not have a stamp. So anyhow, I'm gonna check all that stuff out, and we'll see what it looks like in the wrap up. Okay, so the grand total for today was a screw, a nail, bottle cap, that little metal strip there with the writing on it. I believe that is to a fishing reel. I looked up the number that was on there, and looks like that probably went to a fishing reel from what I can see. Had a couple of pull tabs, swivel snap. I had 6 lead sinkers and 2 shell casings that were crushed, both very small caliber. As far as the coins go, I had 8 modern pennies, the oldest one going back to the 1970s, early 70s, modern nickel, and 2 quarters, the oldest one there being a 1970. I had this religious pendant, if I can get that to show. So that has Mary on it, and then on the other side there is a cross. So that was kind of an interesting find. And then the ring that I was hoping might have been silver, I initially didn't think that it was, and then I don't know, hope kind of got the better of me, and I decided to hold out till I got home. Under better lighting, I could tell that it was pot metal, and then I tested it over here with a acid test, and it's not even silver plated. So still, it's the first ring of the year, and I'm sure I'll find some silver and hopefully maybe find some gold this year, but not too bad. And then these two finds were actually from last weekend. I just figured I'd show them. Didn't really find enough last weekend to do a video on its own, but I did go out and do some beach metal detecting for about an hour or so when it was in the mid 30s, and I pulled out this I think this is a gauge for an ear, so that is a steel ear gauge. And then I found this little earring here that has a kind of an ugly little puppy face on it. I'm sure it was probably pretty when it was brand new, but those were the only two interesting finds I managed to pull out of last weekend. So anyhow, had a lot of fun out there today, and like I said, I might go back out there after the summer crowds kind of hit it and there's some fresh drops. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button and consider becoming a subscriber to my channel. Thanks.